bed, and we're going to assemble it tonight.
Tonight. So I was gonna include it in our daily vlog. I'm not. We're just gonna do a whole separate video of them assembling this because they really want to. But here's what it looks like on the box. This is the Badger Toy Company triple doll bunk bed with ladder and bed with the pink gingham bedding. You could get a second option for this, no ladder, but the beds could come apart. They didn't want the beds to come apart. They wanted the ladder. That was a priority for them, so that's the one that we ordered. Now, only 2 of the girls needed doll bunk beds, so we ordered 2 and they are the exact same. However, this little miss and I may make some custom bedding for your triple doll bunk bed. How's that sound?
It sounds great. I can't wait to see.
Just cut this apart, set it in the floor to make it easier. Can you hold that, please? Thank you. All right. Oh, hey, I think I know what these are.
Styrofoam, my worst enemy.
They're stickers. So you take one sheet and I'll take another to show everybody. Some of the stickers have like little dots on them to make them a little more creative, and there's little hearts. There's hearts everywhere, and there's butterflies. But this is going in your room, not the butterfly toy room. So keep that in mind before you put butterflies everywhere. But you can customize the stickers. And what I may do is go ahead and let Rebecca have her stickers. And then here's some suggestions on how to use the stickers with a basic doll bed. So what I can do is I can let Rebecca color her stickers either, or probably before we put them on. And that should help. Here is, okay, there's a catalog. That's fun. Catalog, replacement parts, how to check them out. Hey, they're on YouTube if y'all want to look them up. So there's that. This is a 30-day limited manufacturer's warranty. So that's helpful to have. Oh, hey, look, they've got some other stuff in here too. Looks like they have stuff for like real babies too.
Wow.
Because that's very much a real baby. But they've got some other storage stuff in here too, if y'all like any of that.
No.
This is very similar to the dresser we just replaced all of your dressers with.
I'm not going to wait very long.
They have a toy box. They have a doll cradle with storage underneath it with a high chair, but y'all decided not to do that. We opted to not do this, even though that we could have replaced the doll dressers, because just the space that we had, it was not going to work. This is the other option I was telling you about. You could get the triple bunk bed where the bed would come off and you could have single beds. We opted to not do that. I thought about ordering one of these when we set up the toy room, but we didn't want books in the toy room at the time. We wanted books separate. So that's why we didn't do that. That is so cute. I love it. Here is this what y'all have? It's a trundle. Did you get a trundle one or no? I don't know.
No, we did not get it.
It's not the trundle? Okay, so we'll look. Oh yeah, it's not the trundle. Here is very much the instructions with it, the pieces, how to assemble it. Looks pretty basic. Looks like we'll be screwing in these pieces first, then that side. That's so much easier than putting everything together. And then these slats will go in.
That's why the other one didn't come with a ladder. Because they come apart, so if the ladder was screwed onto the top, you couldn't put the top on the floor.
It actually looks like the ladder's not screwed on now. I don't know. We'll have to see once we get it. So there's the instructions, and then this feels like a bed piece, like where the mattress goes on.
Wow.
So that's a bed board.
It's so smooth.
It is smooth. The underside is also white. That's cool.
It's like a
So that's
desk.
another bedside or bed board. Here is a bed board. These are the mattresses. So there are mattress pieces.
Why is there lace on this part?
That's the pillow. This is to represent the pillow part.
Oh.
So the pillow is attached. Okay, so you're used to Madeline's. Madeline, actually, we purchased a custom doll bunk bed for her from a local craftsman. And so her pillows are separate. There is the piece number 3. Wow, this is really well packaged in here. So here's the hardware, very labeled. And when you open the box, this is sticking out to where it would be secure. And I really like how that was on there. I couldn't figure out what it was until I just saw that.
Ladder.
So there's the hardware. She has the ladder. Yeah, that's not gonna mount. If you look, there are no screw holes. That doesn't mount. So you'll lean it up. So let's be careful not to hurt each other with that, okay?
Okay.
So here are the other pieces.
It's one.
And they're all wood. This is very much wood pieces.
Wood?
Yep, they are wooden pieces. And if you look, they are very well packaged and protected in between them to not have any scratching during delivery. I don't know if we actually have to take everything out. Yeah, we will. We'll have to take everything out. So what we're going to do is move that ladder, please. Okay. I'm going to start laying the wood pieces on the padding or the mattress. And we are going to start carefully, and I'm gonna layer them, and then I'll put this plastic piece back down again to protect the pieces in between each layer. Does that make sense? Okay. So that way we are not gonna scratch the pieces as we build with them. So there's 4, that's as wide as I can get. So let's put this back down. Okay. Which way did it go?
I like this company.
Yeah, I like that it is very, very well packaged when you open it. So I can carefully lay that there.
Plus it's wood and not plastic.
That one there. And we have 2 of these. It's not just a one-time thing. We can actually check because we can check the other one to see if it's just as packaged in here. Okay, these are the last 2 pieces. Then there's more styrofoam. We don't need to get the other one out yet. Let's just start with this one. And if you want, we could even lay like a blanket down on the floor.
I'm really hoping these are big enough.
It should be. It looks as big as Madeline's bed is. But let's go ahead and start with the assembly. So we're starting with putting a blanket down. We're going to pull the first piece out and start assembling it from the instructions. So when you tear open the hardware bag, they come in these little Ziploc pouches. Here's the fun part. So you have 2 sets of holes for each one because there are actually pegs that we can use to hold it in place. I think I have that upside down. I do. The pegs actually go in first. So we can lock them in with the peg, then screw the pieces together. And it's kind of like a double security thing, and I kind of like that because it'll make it easier to assemble. I'm actually gonna, I don't know, which one do you think would be easier, bottom or top first?
Bottom.
Okay, so we'll start with the bottom pieces. One side down, other side to go. So, fun fact about these, the tips of the screws are not pointed like usually they are with construction pieces, and I get it because they don't want, you know, like kids to get hurt, but like the end of this is not pointed, so some of these are not going in quite like we want them to. We have 5 out of 6 of them on the first side, and yeah, Matt has a point. It should be going in. There is a thing like on the dressers that we did recently that it should be going in, but we couldn't get it in, so I've called Daddy in to help because I must be doing something wrong because it's just not working. And it very much could just be me. But like, we did not have to move that on the other ones. I don't know why it's just this one. Mimes can't giggle. You want to put it in? There's a sticker on the bottom, so keep that sticker towards the bottom.
This one doesn't have a sticker.
So put the one with the sticker on the bottom.
Yeah. There should be a third one.
There is. She just hasn't pulled it out yet. This one doesn't have a sticker either. She wants to put it in. There we go. And the next piece. It was very well packaged when I opened it.
Yeah.
Like there's padding between.
Bunk.
None of the wood pieces were touching each other at all. Yeah, there's styrofoam.
Styrofoam, my worst enemy.
You're so funny.
This should
just lock in place.
It's gonna be like
The middle ones are not in.
This one. This one.
This one's giving me some trouble. Yay! And now we'll be able.
Looks good.
Wow!
Here you go, sir.
Let me see all the screws.
Here you go.
I
So the other thing, you were seeing this. This part was towards the outside to secure the pieces
I'm going to make sure that all these are lined up
before you.
before I walk away.
What do you tell Dad?
Thank you, Dad.
Okay.
Dad is our carpenter hero.
Yes.
This one doesn't feel right.
So basically, if it doesn't feel right, you can adjust those pieces on the inside and it
Yeah.
should go in. Okay. So if I had adjusted those, it would have went in fine.
Yeah.
Okay. See, now that you mentioned that, whenever I went to flip it, when you came in, it seemed like that piece that you adjusted was actually not all the way in there like it should be. Like it had shifted during shipping.
That one has bite. That one has bite.
It's coming together. So does it like come with bedding? To
Is
go
it biting?
on the mattresses? Or what?
Oh no, you get to do that part by yourself.
This one does not feel like I'm getting any bite on it.
You use the 1/4 inch to adjust it.
Well, this should. That one's good.
Want the other bit? So adjusting that piece in here.
Get over it. Blankets. This one seems kind of light.
We can worry about individual blankets later, Sarah.
Alright, so screw it all together.
There was an extra? Huh. Straight down, like we talked about. There you go. That's not quite what we had in mind.
I mean, it works.
Last thing we have to do is put the protectors on here to keep it from scratching the hardwood floor. I don't have the strip ones, so we're gonna do the circles and do them kind of towards, like, you can either center them or do them more that way.
Center.
Yeah. So 2 little ones on each side, on each little leg, and then you can make up your doll bed. Now for round 2.